It all began with this man, Daniel Pratt, who set out to build the finest cotton gins possible and to make them available in great numbers for a new and growing nation. With his exceptional skill as a carpenter and a flair for mechanics, he began making them in a small blacksmith shop in 1832. By 1844, the Pratt gin was widely known and acclaimed for its rugged quality as evidenced by the inscription on this museum piece. To fill the great demand for the Pratt gin, construction began on a large factory in central Alabama, which became the largest cotton gin manufacturing plant in the world. The ancestral home of the world's largest gin manufacturing company still includes a complex of factory buildings, research facilities, and its executive offices, but bears little resemblance to the original. Today, Continental continues to build on its rich heritage of engineering excellence. It is on these drawing boards that many important new ginning ideas first took form, and on which the best designed ginning systems begin. We'll see how. But first, let's look at the profile of a model Continental system and the flow of cotton through it, beginning with Continental's module cotton feeding system for receiving, breaking up, and automatically feeding seed cotton into an impact sand remover, specially designed for stripper cotton, which discharges into a hot air line beneath the floor, and then onto the first stage tower dryers. Or when module cotton facilities are not needed, Continental's Big J automatic feeder is used to receive, open, and feed stripper and machine pick cotton into the hot air line beneath the floor. Hot air and seed cotton is carried through the first stage tower dryer, where a large portion of moisture is removed, preparing seed cotton for first stage pre-cleaning, the removal of bulky trash, leaves, stems, and dirt. This is accomplished by an incline cleaner which feeds the seed cotton into a stripper cleaner, specially designed for roughly harvested and long stem stripper cotton. Then on through a stick and bulk trash remover. Seed cotton discharges into another hot air line and passes to the second stage tower dryer for more moisture removal before a second stage pre-cleaning, completed by an incline cleaner and Continental's impact cleaner, which removes the finer trash. The clean, dry seed cotton is discharged into a conveyor which distributes seed cotton to the extractor feeder that regulates the flow of clean seed cotton into the ginning machines where the seed and lint are separated, and the lint moved by air to tandem lint cleaners for final cleaning. Cleaned lint is carried through the large air duct, the lint flue, up to the battery condenser. There the lint is formed into a continuous vat and discharged onto the lint slide, from which it is fed, compressed, and baled automatically into true universal density bales in Continental's Uniden press. Then Continental's unique bale handling, bagging, and conveyor system completes the final touch of high-speed automation for super high-capacity ginning. This is only a basic model of a total ginning system, variations of which may be designed to fit any need regardless of capacity or volume. To see how, let's look at a real example. The Panoche Ginning Company, sitting on the edge of the Panoche Hills in San Joaquin Valley, California, for which it was named. Continental's module feeding system assures high volume, continuous production. Unloading a module is quick and easy. The truck discharges its module onto the conveyor at approximately the moving speed of the conveyor belt. The module continues its speedy journey over the conveyor to the disperser, controlled automatically by a series of variable speed motors and photoelectric cells. Inside the disperser section, a series of spiked cylinders breaks down the module and feeds the seed cotton into the ginning system. The ginner presets the desired feeding rate at the master console, and the operation continues automatically until changed. The uninterrupted flow of modules provided by the conveyor and the fluffing separation action of the disperser results in substantially greater volume, more uniform and efficient cleaning, and requires considerably less energy than a suction system. Seed cotton is discharged from the disperser directly into a hot air line beneath the floor. High-capacity air volume supplied by this heavy-duty fan is heated by a 6 million BTU burner. AcroTemp, Continental's moisture control system, assures uniform drying and fiber protection, and is programmed and monitored at the master console. Hot air lines above the floor are insulated to reduce heat loss and energy cost. The installation costs were recovered in the first few weeks of operations, but the savings will continue on. Seed cotton coming from the disperser is split into identical lines for drying and cleaning. Now, we'll follow only one of these two lines. Inside Continental's tower dryer, shelves are individually bolted and air sealed to ensure proper airflow across all drying surfaces. 10-inch shelf spacing results in the correct air velocity and exposure time for efficient drying. From first stage drying, seed cotton moves up and over by air to the first stage of pre-cleaning, discharging into the incline cleaner through twin inlets that provide full width distribution. Now, those unfamiliar with ginning machinery wonder, what does it look like inside? How does it work? Well, if we removed the top, we'd see rows of large spike cylinders, 8 feet long, that are perfectly balanced to spin at high speeds. If some of these cylinders were removed, we'd see below them rows of rods that follow the curvature of the cylinders. These rods, called grid bar screens, are precisely positioned and spaced under each spike cylinder. The revolving spike cylinders open and fluff seed cotton as they rapidly move it over the grid bar screens, removing sand, bulky trash, and moist air from first stage drying. This action delivers unsurpassed conditioning and cleaning. A vacuum feeder discharge seals the hot air in the inclined cleaner and feeds the seed cotton into Continental Super 3-stick machine, truly the ultimate in bulk cleaning efficiency. Incoming seed cotton is divided between the top 2 extracting cylinders. Wide-spaced adjustable grids result in excellent trash extraction. The bottom full-size saw cylinder reclaims and cleans all seed cotton from the trash. From Super 3, seed cotton is discharged into Continental's exclusive impact cleaner. Cleaning is accomplished by impact caused by abrupt changes of direction of seed cotton as it flows between rows of spike cylinders and serrated disc cylinders, which function as revolving grids. This eliminates machining or scrubbing action. This remarkable machine will clean long staple cotton and roughly harvested cotton equally well and without fiber damage. Its impact action removes stick, leaf, mote, and hull particles. To recap, first stage pre-cleaning has been achieved by an incline cleaner for bulky trash and dirt removal, the Super 3 for stick and stem removal, and Continental's exclusive impact cleaner for finer trash extraction, the ideal combination for machine harvested cotton. But for stripper harvested cotton, this Continental combination, the incline cleaner with Continental stripper machine over its Super 3 stick machine, is used. The stripper machine features a large 30-inch main saw cylinder, 3 12-inch distributing conveyors to auger out heavy trash, adjustable sling-off control bars, and a metal doffer for a long life of rugged service. Back to the gin now. We pick up the flow with these 2 fans and their 3 million BTU burners, which provide hot air for second stage drying. Second stage drying is split between these 2 towers, and we'll follow only one. Constructed of heavy gauge steel, built in sections, the Continental Tower Dryer is sturdy and self-supporting. Full height ladders and hinged doors with heat-proof windows make access to all shelves easy and convenient. This is the discharge side of the tower dryer. Its discharge is split for twin inlets of second stage pre-cleaning, piped over the tower and through the wall to second stage pre-cleaning, located above and behind the gin stands, and consist of an incline cleaner over Continental's impact cleaner, the first and only cleaner proven to remove fine pin trash from machine-picked cotton. Seed cotton is delivered to Continental's conveyor distributor, giving fast, unrestricted, and full loading to all gins. A live overflow bin automatically provides the return of excessive seed cotton to the conveyor distributor. A variable speed motor enables the ginner to control the overflow feed rate at the master console. Seed cotton is then delivered to this separator for recycling onto the conveyor. The seed cotton is now ready for ginning. Continental's Super 96 extractor feeder is designed to feed the highest capacity gin. For ginning, Continental's Double Eagle Gin is the ultimate in engineering for high capacity performance and efficiency. Attractive as they may here appear, the real beauty of these magnificent machines is inside and reflects a constant progression of engineering excellence. Super 96's cross-section shows two large cleaning cylinders with 16-inch saws and a 16-inch reclaiming saw cylinder. Metal doffing cylinders are used instead of conventional brush doffers. Cleaning grids are scientifically sized and spaced. All saw teeth are flame hardened. Designed for heavy-duty work, Super 96 will handle all types of cotton, whether machine-picked or stripped, and will feed the gin at super capacities. The heart of this ginning system is Continental's Double Eagle 141 saw gin. Let's take a closer look to see what makes it special. Opening the roll box, Continental's unique seed roll conveyor tube is revealed. Through numerous louvered holes, a large volume of seed is removed from the center of the seed roll. For example, at 12 bales an hour, almost half of the seed in the roll is removed through the tube. And what is even more striking is that as the capacity of the Double Eagle is accelerated, the removal of the seed through the tube is also accelerated. Other important features and functions are best shown by cross-section illustration. The smooth, even flow of seed cotton through the huller front to the roll box is unrestricted. An oval-shaped stainless steel roll box gives consistent tooth loading and free seed discharge. The specially designed seed roll conveyor in the roll box removes a large volume of seed that would normally be extracted at the huller rib. Now, this exclusive feature greatly increases the production capacity of this gin. This innovation is said to be the foremost development in gin design in 25 years. The four-way adjustable seed fingers give the ginner full control over roll density and seed discharge. The top-mounted ginning rib eliminates tags at the bottom and does not restrict seed discharge as do top and bottom mounted ribs. Adjustable overhead molding is standard on all Continental gins and equals the performance of any jet lint cleaner. The gin saws are mounted on a large saw shaft with precision ground solid aluminum spacing block for true running. Doffing brushes deliver positive doffing of the gin, smoother sample with no air turbulence at doffing, and positive lint discharge, all with less total horsepower than an air blast system. When teamed with Continental's Super 96 extractor, the Double Eagle adds a new dimension of efficient high capacity in ginning. Lint from the gins moves by air to tandem lint cleaners behind each gin stand. They are Continental 16Ds, which deliver more grade improvement per dollar invested than any other machine. Inside the 16D is a condenser drum, precision machined for true roundness and covered with perforated stainless steel, producing a highly consistent, even bat. The speed and precision of these fluted doffing rollers compress the bat as it's removed from the drum in a continuous stream that flows to a pair of feed rollers which draw and thin the bat onto a feed roller precisely positioned to ensure the flow of lint against a precision machine feed plate. This produces maximum combing action and releases fiber at the exact moment when lint is seated in the saw teeth. The spiral-wrapped saw teeth spread and blend the fibers across the cylinder. The gentle pressure of the feed plate on the lint under it and the speed of the saw cylinder result in heavy motes and trash sling-off at the first grid bar. This grid bar and the other highly polished steel grid bars feature Continental's exclusive close-setting action, which allows wider spacing of bars for better trash removal. A dynamically balanced brush doffer, rotating at exacting speeds, assures positive doffing and smooth lint flow and eliminates fiber carry-around. Adjustable openings prevent siphoning back trash. These features combined produce maximum cleaning with minimum lint loss. They have resulted from years of fiber laboratory research and confirmed by thousands of Continental lint cleaners spread around the world. The cleaned lint then moves up the lint flue to a battery condenser whose meshed screen drum cylinder collects and forms it into a continuous bat that is discharged down this covered lint slide to the tramper of Continental's Uniden press. A unique feature of this press is the hydraulically operated end door, which locks the side doors. Two powerful 14-inch rams allow the press to produce consistent universal density bales at low pressure, which virtually eliminates wear and strain on the hydraulic system. With the automatic operation in strapping, capacities up to 40 bales per hour are possible on this press. The automatic bale handling system combined with the automatic Uniden press greatly reduces the press labor normally required. The press control console with its monitoring system displays a flow diagram with small neon cells which visually tell the operator the electrical step the press is performing. All sequences of the automatic operation are interlocked to avoid downtime or mishaps. Just minutes before, lint in this bale came into the gin as raw seed cotton. Since then, it has sped through 19 different processing operations. There's little left to do but bag it and tag it, automatically weigh and sample it, and send it on its way. This electronic control center with fingertip operation and monitoring ties together a complex and almost totally automated supercapacity gin plant that really works, so that this small workforce can easily produce 30 bales of high-quality cotton per hour. Now, we've only viewed the high points of this beautifully bright new plant. Now that it's finished, its manager tells about its early performance.
Hello, I'm Ed Wanzel, manager of Promotional Ginning Company, Firebaugh, California. This is our first full ginning season, and we have ginned approximately 19,000 bales, and we're very happy with the results. We have done extremely well with Continental's equipment. We have shown some of the top grades in the valley. In fact, the USDA, with their report that came out here just recently, has shown the valley to be at 40% middling cotton, and we're showing an 86 to 88% average, and that's approximately for 19,000 bales. We're also impressed with the number of strict lows that we have been classed at, only 2.6%, which is extremely good because the valley is holding a percentage of somewhere around 26, and the rest of the season looks like we will do extremely well too. We're very happy with samples like this. The quality is good, the preparation is good, and the color is good. And this is an average for what we've done this year.
Now only the big question remains. What can the owners expect when they look where it really counts? The bottom line. A visit to a neighbor gives us a good idea. Many people who first toured it called it Super Gin. Its owners simply called it Number 6. The latest addition to their chain of 5 other gins. But in terms of performance, Number 6 was indeed super. In one ginning season, Super 6 turned out 30,000 bales, equaling the combined total of the other 5. And Super 6's cost of doing it was $102,000 less than the 5 other gins. Direct ginning expenses were $7.37 per bale less for Super 6. To replace the 5 older gins, another Super Gin was built. By the end of their first season together, the 2 new plants ginned more than 75,000 bales. 3 years later, the gin manager gave this report.
I'm Carlton Hooper, manager of Farmers Cooperative Gin, Buttonwillow, California. During our 3rd ginning season, we ginned 97,000 bales in just 90 days with our 2 Continental Gins. We are especially proud of our grade record for that year. In fact, we ginned 80% middling or better as compared to 56% as classed by the USDA classing office for all other gins in our area. We are also very proud that our overall cost per bale operation was as low as it had been 4 years before. This in spite of substantially higher fuel cost, labor cost, and all other operating expenses. In fact, due to the many automated features of our Continental Gins, our overall labor cost was as low as it had been 9 years before. In addition to the increased efficiency we've enjoyed from these plants, the decision to build them when we did has helped us to offset inflation in many ways. Because of the rising cost on every level, it is estimated that to build these plants today would cost twice as much as it did 3 years ago. Needless to say, we are pleased with our decision and the excellent performance of our Continental Gins.
Since its beginning in the untamed woodlands of a country that was itself still new, Continental Gin has grown across continental USA. Today, Continental's manufacturing, sales, and service facilities stretches across the cotton belt of the United States and throughout the world where cotton is grown. Continental Gin is a name well known. First, and still ahead, Continental emblems are on more ginning machinery than all others.
Hey, any old dog can run a Continental Gin.